just start down here talking, okay? But it's, I don't even know when it's going to be live yet. Hold on.
Testing. How are you, sir? Oh my, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. A very, very special evening here tonight as we are live. Just want to make sure we're good. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Wonderland of Ice. A very special night. As you can see in my hands right here, I've got the program. It's senior night for the Fairfield Mustangs. You can get a good look at that there. About 11 seniors being honored here tonight. So it's an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. The game's going to take place, or the ceremony is going to start in about 10 minutes. We have got a fantastic affair going on here this evening between the New Canaan Rams and the Fairfield Mustangs. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to our senior night extravaganza, our senior night ceremonies here in just a moment. I just wanted to welcome you to the broadcast. I want to welcome all our friends from around the globe, all our friends tuning in this evening on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for joining us, and everybody tuning in on our website at solubroadcasting.org. As you can see behind me, the rink is all adorned with the players' jerseys, the senior players' jerseys, the beautiful balloons. The lobby was beautifully decorated by the Booster Club, a great organization here, the Fairfield Mustangs. And I am so excited, so privileged, so blessed to be here with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everybody. We have got a fantastic affair. We're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the affair, but right now we're getting ready. We're getting started in about 5 minutes here for senior night once again here for the Fairfield Mustangs. So I just wanted to say hello, just wanted to say good evening to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share that link. You can go to the World Sports Broadcasting, WSBN.com, and click on the Fairfield channel right there, WSBN/Fairfield Mustangs. Or, of course, you can always watch on our website at solubroadcasting.org. That's SOLU broadcasting.org. Once again, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here this evening with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are live right now from the Bridgeport, the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. We're going to step out of the way. The boys are going to be coming on the ice any minute now, and we're going to get the ceremony started. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in, as I'm going to take my spot here in the broadcasting booth and just keep us in the loop here as we are about to get things started. There we go. That's why. We should be good to go now. I had that plugged in the wrong hole. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. It's senior night, so we're going to go over all the seniors being honored here tonight. As you can see, the jerseys, like I said, adorned along the rink here this evening. What a fantastic night for hockey. What a fantastic night to be here, ladies and gentlemen, with you. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege. The ceremonies are going to get underway here in about, a couple of minutes here. They're set to get started right at 7 o'clock. So it's a very big night here for all the moms and dads. As we now, coming up, we have a junior in high school, so we know exactly how everybody's feeling right now. So we are, like I said, about 5 minutes away from the ceremony. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you tonight. I want to thank the Fairfield Mustangs so much for having us back this season and back here for our second senior night. And as you can see, a big crowd on hand gathering, waiting for the boys to come out here onto the ice. And you make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, this is a really big affair about ready to take place here tonight. The hockey game is the main event, but right now the big ceremony about ready to take place for all the senior boys here that are going to be graduating this coming 2023. So Alex Farina, Jake Harmony, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Heatherman, Dylan Hutzelman, Noah Kingsley, James Colm. We lost the list there for a moment. I apologize. There we go. James Spangler, Charlie Swanson, Cole Ta, Josh Weinstein, and the netminder, Connor Zavery. The boys about ready to begin senior night. The crowd still filing in. A big crowd on hand here at the Wonderland of Ice. The game should be started, I guess, about 7:15, 7:30, give or take, depending on how long the ceremonies go. So still time for everybody at home to get their faculties in order, get things together, and be ready to go here. We are live from the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut here. Just awaiting the ceremonies to get underway. You see the red and black jerseys behind the net there are the seniors. A special moment, a bittersweet moment, I'm sure, for the moms and dads, and I'm sure a lot of tears will be shed here tonight. As years and years of hard work, years and years of starting out from the Mites division up to the Squirts and the Pee-wees, the Bantam, the Midgets, and then high school. It's a long road, you would think. It takes a long time, but it's a long road that takes about 30 seconds from a parent's perspective. Maybe 20 seconds. It's incredibly fast. It goes by too fast. And tonight, senior night for the Fairfield Mustangs. And they're going to be taking on the new Canaan Rams here this evening. As soon as the PA announcer takes over the ceremonies, I'm going to hush up, crank up the microphone, and we'll turn things over to the PA announcer. It should be a very special ceremony here, a very special night. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, two real good hockey teams are going to be going at it after the ceremonies here tonight. As the Mustangs are 8-0-1, the Rams are 7-1-1, ladies and gentlemen. That's a combined record of 15-1-2. So two of the best teams in the state going at it here tonight. It doesn't get any better than this. Very excited to be here. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our partners from the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Along here tonight on the Fairfield Mustang channel. Our new partners, and the game is being simulcast all over the world, of course on the internet, but on a lot of other channels all over the globe, ladies and gentlemen. So a big night here tonight for all the boys and girls, all the moms and dads, all the brothers and sisters, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, and of course the players themselves. Sounds like we're about ready to get things kicked off here on senior night. I think it's about ready to start here in just another moment. So I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share that link. Anybody, anywhere can tune in. It's solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. Or you can go to the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN, and just look for the Fairfield Mustang channel. Or you can Google World Sports Broadcasting, Fairfield Mustangs, and you can watch right there on the Mustang channel. We've set up for the Mustangs here for the remainder of the season. You can feel the buzz in the air, ladies and gentlemen, not only because of the senior night festivities that are about ready to take place. A lot of people wearing a lot of Giant garb here as expected. A big night for the New York Giants coming up shortly in Philadelphia. So you'll have this game on the big screen. You'll have the Giant game on your device, on your small screen, obviously, and then you'll switch over once this game is over, and you put the Giants on the big screen. That's how you're going to do it. I don't have to tell you. All right, here come the boys now, making their way onto the ice. Fairfield Mustang seniors leading the way. And coming out onto the ice now. A big graduating class here for the Mustangs as the rest of the boys exiting the locker room and coming on the ice for what is sure to be a very special ceremony here tonight. So I'm going to turn it over to the public address announcer for the ceremonies, and we'll be right back at the end of the ceremonies with the start of warm-ups to go over our pregame and what to expect here tonight. But for now, I'm just going to turn it over to the PA announcer right now. All right, I think she's getting started. Ceremony about ready to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the PA announcer was going to kick in there, so I didn't want to speak over her or him. So we'll give it another few moments here as all the boys are lined up at the goal line here for Fairfield. The seniors led the way out. Here tonight. All right, I think the ceremony is about ready to get underway here. I see some people making their way onto the ice here. For the Fairfield Mustangs. Mustangs wearing their white sweaters tonight with the big black F across the chest, as you can see there. I'm sure Avery's going to get the start in between the pipes. Here tonight for the Mustangs. Things to get underway. Should be kicking off any second now. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. It is senior night here for the Fairfield Mustangs. The ceremony just about ready to get underway. Tonight they're going to be taking on the new Canaan Rams. A big battle here in the CIAC conference here tonight. The boys are all lined up, ready to get things underway. Tonight. I think we are about ready to get started here. We're all hoping. That's all right, I'm sure. This is a lot easier than it looks, I'm sure. No, a lot harder than it looks. Probably a lot harder is what I meant to say. Getting all the pieces here in place. I didn't mean that. I don't think anything's easy. We'll go over the seniors. About ready. Their senior ceremony here tonight at the Wonderland of Ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Be a fantastic affair here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, between these two teams. All right, we're going to turn over to the PA announcer now.
Before we recognize seniors, we'd like to recognize the very special coaches of our team. First up, everybody loves him. Coach Mark Mangillo. Let's hear it. Coach Mangillo was last year's CIAC Coach of the Year. He's also coaching the program for over 5 years and is in his second year as head coach. Coach Mangillo is appreciated as coaching the boys just far enough to get the best out of them as players and as young men. Coach many of them as young travel hockey players. He's been a picture of part of development as players and young men. Up next, the Honorable Coach Dave Canferrada. Benefit greatly with his leadership and their skill development. And last but certainly not least, a big thanks to Marissa Mangillo. So without further ado, we'd like to introduce our seniors tonight.
There's number 18. Scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Flynn, but I don't think he was one of the seniors, so I guess he was just helping out there. Good job there by Flynn.
Our seniors, starting with number 15, Alex Farina.
Alex Farina, ladies and gentlemen. Number 15, Alex Farina.
Up next, number 13, Jake Harmony.
Jake Harmony, number 13 in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Jake's fourth year on the team. He is joined on the ice by his parents, Melissa and Jason, brother Lucas, and brother and fellow Mustang, Tyler. Jake is a multi-sport athlete and is committed to play baseball and college ball.
Jake's brother Tyler there with him, number 22. That's so cool to play with your brother. Jake Harmony, number 13. A real good defenseman. Jake and Tyler Harmony. Jake 13, the senior. Tyler, he'll have his senior night next year. He gets a hug from mom. No hug for dad. That's what I like to see. Good job. Nice job there. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Heatherman. Ryan Heatherman, number 2. Real hard-nosed hockey player. He goes out there and causes havoc. Really like his game. It's Ryan Heatherman, number 2, ladies and gentlemen, number 2. There he is. All right, number 18, Dylan Hutzelman. Dylan Hutzelman, number 18. Taking a picture with his family there. Good job. Oh, little sister came over to give an extra hug. That's nice. I like that. Number 18, ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Hutzelman.
Next is number 6, Noah Kingsley.
Number 6, ladies and gentlemen, Noah Kingsley. Number 6, Noah Kingsley. Fantastic two-way defenseman here for the Mustangs. Number 6, Noah Kingsley.
Next up is number 12, James Cole.
Number 12, James Cole.
James has played for the Mustangs for the past 3 years. YouTube video. James has joined on the ice by his parents Liz and Shannon and his brother Jackson.
James Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Real strong defenseman, playing outstanding this entire season. Number 12. There he is, number 12, James Cole. Good job, good job. James Spengler, ladies and gentlemen, number 11.
James is joined on the ice by his parents Matt and Kristen, his sisters Carolyn and Kate.
James Spengler, ladies and gentlemen, taking a picture with his family. Number 11, James Spengler. Charlie Swanson, ladies and gentlemen, number 10. All right, there's Charlie Swanson, number 10.
Up next, another number 12, Cole Todd.
Old Tom, number 12 as well.
After playing for Fairfield the last 4 years, he likes to eat mac and cheese. Listen to Eminem before a game. Cole is joined on the ice by his mother Sarone, his father So.
Is Cole taking a picture with his family? It's Cole Tah, ladies and gentlemen, number 12. Number 12. Number 14, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Weinstein.
Josh on the ice are his parents Jen and Mitch, Uncle Brad, Aunt Randy, and cousin Zach. Josh will be attending Penn State University.
Josh Weinstein, ladies and gentlemen, number 14. Pictures with his family there. Balloons blocking them out, but I assure you they're there. Number 14, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Weinstein. Really good two-way center.
Let's hear it for our senior goalie, number 31, Connor Zavery.
Number 31, the netminder, Connor Zavery.
Connor is joined on the ice by parents Carrie and Joe and sister Ella. Congratulations, Connor.
Connor, an outstanding netminder, having an outstanding season. 31 in your scorecard.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations to all our seniors, friends, and families for all their contributions to Fairfield hockey. Put your hands together one last time for all our seniors, and let's go!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Senior night for the Fairfield Mustangs. The ceremonies are now complete as the Rams take to the ice. Everybody filing their way into the arena now. See some people with some red eyes making their way up here. Tears of joy. Very proud, ladies and gentlemen. Here as the Rams have now taken to the ice. They were ready to go, waiting for the ceremony to end. A great ceremony there. A great job by everybody in the Mustangs Booster Club. So we are about ready to get underway here in just about 5 or 10 minutes as the boys will now go through their warm-ups. Ceremonies are out of the way. You are tuned in to the Solu Broadcasting Network and the World Sports Broadcasting Network here tonight. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be part of this ceremony and part of this evening. And congratulations to all the seniors, to all the senior moms and dads and parents and family here tonight. A very special evening for everybody involved, and a very special evening on the ice as well, as we've got a heavyweight battle about ready to take place here right before your very eyes and ears, here from the Wonderland of Ice, as the Fairfield Mustangs play host to the New Canaan Rams. The Rams wearing their black uniforms with the intimidating Ram logo across the chest. Red and white trim, ladies and gentlemen, so both of these teams share the exact same colors. And the Rams, they almost share the exact same records as the Rams come into the affair with a record of 7-1-1, ladies and gentlemen, a very impressive record. And they're right at the top of the rankings to the CIAC Division I rankings. They've been very impressive all year long. And we'll see who gets the start in between the pipes for the Rams. Looks like number 34 is getting the majority of the warm-ups here. That's Mason Pickering. We'll see if it's Pickering. I didn't see who came out first for them. Or is it Nick Husser, number 1 in your scorecard. And down at the other end, ladies and gentlemen, the Mustangs, the Fairfield Mustangs, put their undefeated record on the line here tonight. 8-0-1 is their record. The only tarnish a tie to Darien. The Blue Wave, as that game was tied here 2-2. That was on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So the Mustangs, a very impressive start to the campaign here, but we're about a little bit more than halfway through the season now. So this is one of the games, one of the battles, one of the evenings that you circled on your calendar, not just because it was senior night, ladies and gentlemen, but because of who's coming to town, the New Canaan Rams. Well, coming up in just about 5 minutes here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the Rams and the Mustangs on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share the link, share that link, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody, anywhere in the world can tune in right now at solubroadcasting.org, or you can tune in at the World Sports Broadcasting Network. That's WSBN hyphen or backslash, hyphen it is, I'm sorry. Fairfield Mustangs, or you could just Google that. And the boys and girls can go back and watch anytime later from either of our archives. And we're going to have live highlights being put out by our producer, James, this evening, out on Twitter and a variety of social medias as the game progresses on. I am expecting a titanic battle. I've been hyping it up all day, these two teams. And there was a lot of trash talk going on between, I don't know if you say the fans or the parents or who or what, I don't know. But between the Rams faithful and the Mustang faithful. Again, the Mustangs come into the affair 8-0-1. The Rams come into the affair 7-1-1. That's a combined record of 15-1-2, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than this. Coming up in just a few moments, and Xavery, I'm sure, is going to be getting the start in between the pipes for the Mustangs tonight. And like we said, we'll see who gets the start down at the other end for New Canaan. I believe it's going to be Pickering, number 34 in your scorecard. So the head coach of the New Canaan Rams is Mr. Clark Jones. And, of course, the head coach for your Fairfield Mustangs, Mark Mongillo. All right, we are just about ready to get underway. There's still a few minutes for you to knock a couple of things off the honey-do list, but don't wander too away from the TV. What better appetizer for the big Giants-Eagle game than a big Connecticut high school hockey battle? And that's exactly what we've got here tonight. The Giants, I believe, will be starting at about 8:30, so you'll have the Giants on your device, and you'll have this on your big screen. Absolutely no doubt about that. And then this one will finish up, and you can put the Giants onto the big screen where they deserve to be. An amazing season by the Giants. We'll see how they do tonight down in Philadelphia. But a big one here at the Wonderland of Ice. Two heavyweights going at it, two of the top teams in the state, ladies and gentlemen. Both in the CIAC Division I here. So the big dogs in the state. And both teams come in with an impressive record. Like we said, a combined record, once again, of 15-1-2. I don't know what that winning percentage is, but it's probably pretty high. So we play 15-minute periods here, ladies and gentlemen. At the high school level, they do Zamboni the ice in between each period. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is delayed offsides, thankfully. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime hockey. And if it's tied at the end of the 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime hockey, then that's it. There is no shootout. There is no extra stanza or anything after that. You just go home. Each team gets a point, and that's that. I really want to applaud. I like the way the CIAC does that. They play 5-on-5, and in the playoffs for the conference and the state tournaments, ladies and gentlemen, they play 5-on-5 until somebody scores. They'll play 3, 4, 5 overtimes. And then somebody will write an article how it's no good for the kids to play that late, and they got to worry about, their school. Is it really healthy for them to play 5 periods of hockey? But we all know how we feel about that guy writing that article. The CIAC does a real nice job making sure that things are settled 5-on-5, not by a shootout, or not by 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. So I really want to applaud them, which I don't always do. So when right is right, and when you're doing a good job, you'll hear about it. So senior night, ladies and gentlemen, for the Mustangs here tonight. A very special evening, a very beautiful ceremony just took place. We're about ready to get underway. Just a little bit more than a minute of warm-ups here. Then we'll have the starting lineups for each organization, the national anthem, and then we will drop the puck on the main event of the evening as the New Canaan Rams pay visit to the Fairfield Mustangs. The Mustangs in their home white uniforms, the black F across the chest, red shoulders, black trim, red shorts with white socks, and black and red trim. And New Canaan in their black sweaters with the red and white trim. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got your popcorn popped. You want to put the microwave on for 1 minute and 2 seconds. Then you want to melt the butter for about 45 seconds. Then you want to sprinkle a little salt on. Then you want to throw another bag in. Because I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need 2 bags of popcorn for what you're about ready to see here. I am anticipating a very high-paced, a very fast-paced, a very physical, a very snarly type nasty game here tonight between these 2 combatants. As the 2 of the heavyweights in the state about ready to get it going here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And that's going to do it. Warm-ups have come to a close. All right, it's time to put everything aside now. We're going to have the starting lineups for both organizations, our national anthem, and then it's going to be time to drop the puck between the Rams and the Mustangs here tonight in Bridgeport. Doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. 2 organizations have been ready to go all day. So we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer and go through the starting lineups for each team, and then we'll be underway. A real good one. We're about ready to take place here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that. All right, we're just waiting on the... There we go. I'm not quite sure what the PA announcer is saying right now, to be honest. He's having trouble with the mic, maybe? We're just waiting for the starting one. I think the mic keeps cutting out on him. I think that's the problem, yeah. All right, that's number 8, Cam Whitfield. Number 15, Lincoln Dupree. Number 14, Gavin Fitzpatrick. Buster Crowell, number 23. Raiden Ruby, number 5. It is Mason Pickering getting the start in between the pipes for the Rams. All right, there's your starting lineup for the Rams. Now the Mustangs. James Combe, number 12, getting the start on D. One of the seniors here tonight. Liam Forrest, number 23. Number 9, Alex Malillo. Number 18, Ryan Flynn. And Owen Gibbons, number 20. That's your starting 5. And number 31, Connor Zavery, getting the start in between the pipes. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after the playing of our national anthem. It'll be time to drop the puck. right, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremonies are now out of the way. The warm-ups are out of the way. All the announcements are out of the way. Hopefully, dinner is out of the way, and we're about ready to get underway here between the Rams and the Mustangs. A battle that we've been waiting all day for, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a good one. I want to thank you so much for tuning in once again. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. You are watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network and the Solu Broadcasting Network here. We are live from the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut. A heavyweight battle about ready to take place here between the New Canaan Rams and the Fairfield Mustangs. Mustangs knocked off the Rams last year in the CIAC semifinals. So that was the last time that these two got together. That's a new year. It's a completely new team from year to year, especially in high school. So the two teams now are about ready. They're gathering in the pucks now for the Mustangs. I hope you're ready at home, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good one. Number 14, Gavin Fitzpatrick, starting on left wing. At center, Braden Roby. Number 5. And number 23, Duster Crowell. On the right wing there, the starting forwards for the Rams. Mustangs are going to have Ryan Flynn out there with Alex Melillo. And number 20, Owen Gibbons. All right, the Mustangs, one last huddle here on senior night. And they're going to break the huddle. They do. We're about ready to drop the puck. I'm fired up for this one. You got to get fired up at home right now. I'm sure that you are. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us as the Rams and the Mustangs about ready to get underway here. The ref approaches center ice as Melillo leans in there against Roby. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. The Rams and the Mustangs from Bridgeport tonight. Behind the net now, Pickering. Pickering leaving it there for his defenseman, Wellfoot. Sent it hard around. Looks like it's going to be an early icing here as the Rams sending it all the way down. So icing is the call there, just 14 seconds into the affair. Like we said, we play 15-minute stanzas here in Connecticut high school hockey. If you do get a penalty, it's a 2-minute penalty. So the face-off quickly now, deep in the Rams zone. There's Roby, the sophomore, leaning in to take it there against Melillo. Sophomore versus sophomore. Or was that Swanson? No, it was Melillo, I apologize, who did take it. Along the boards now, trying to chip it up ahead. Kicked out, back to the blue line, winding, shooting off the heel of the stick there. As Forrest didn't get as much on it as I'm sure he would have liked. Forrest setting the pot. Tell you, every time I see Forrest, looks like he's growing. He looks taller again. He's having a growth spurt this year, no question. Trying to get the puck out now, Wellfield got it all the way down. Looks like a foot race, but it's going to roll across the goal line. So icing is the call there. So back-to-back, belly-to-belly icings to start the game off. A couple of whistles here. So the start of the game a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge. I'm sure that the Mustangs don't mind that. As leaning in now is Ryan Timon. Timon number 17 out there. For the Mustangs, he pushes it ahead. Trying to get to it, into the corner it goes now. Rams got it back to the blue line, Harmony. Got it down low, Timon trying to lift the stick there. Brendan Briggs. Brendan Briggs number 3, Owen Briggs number 4. Out there for the Rams as Harmony steps up at the blue line. Kingsley tracks it down inside his own zone. Kingsley hounded there by Lowe. Kingsley sends it hard around. Rucci intercepted. Behind the net there goes Leiden. Leiden sent flying. It was Leiden that intercepted, not Rucci. I apologize. As the Mustangs come away with it to center ice, chopping at it and sending it in. A nice job there by Schwartz to send it in as Timon goes to work there against Briggs. Briggs is a big fella. He's looking big next to Timon as Flynn finishes his check in the corner. And he sends Azzapardi flying into the boards there. Ryan Flynn doing a nice job establishing his presence. Rams now trying to get started down low. Kingsley doesn't let his man turn off the boards and back the other way now quickly. Here comes Colm. Colm lost the handle on it at the blue line. But the Mustangs recover, trying to get it out to center. Away with it comes Schwartz. Schwartz lost the handle on it, picked up quickly now by Colm. Colm down the right wing on the backhand. Got it in front dangerously. It rolls to the netminder. Pickering comes over, covers up, and there'll be no further play. 13 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza of the game, just nicely underway. 0-0 is the score. You're watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. A blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you tonight. All right, leaning in now, that's Melillo. Melillo, the sophomore, number 9 in your scorecard. As Kleinberg looks to keep the puck in. A quick shot from the point, whistles by the waffle there of Pickering. Kept in there by Flynn. Flynn sending it down low. Now we see the cycling going on here that the Mustangs, in my opinion, are outstanding at. Schwartz lost the handle on it. New Canaan coming away with it, cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Fairfield digging and mucking there. There's Kleinberg. He gets back up, wondering what in tarnation happened. He was worked over in the corner there. Forrest letting the shot go. That went off the heel of the stick as well. And it slides to the netminder Pickering. Pickering covers up. Mason Pickering, the junior, number 34, wearing Johnny Van Beesbrook's old number. 12:23 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the Mustangs have had the puck in the New Canaan zone thus far for the most of the opening stanza for the 2.5 minutes that we've played, or a minute and a half, 2.5. Along the boards now, Timon. Timon trying to get it down to Swanson. That's knocked aside now by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick run into there by Kingsley as he took away the real estate. Now Gibbons gets to it on the backhand. Smoothly out to center. A great transition to get it up to Swanson. Now Swanson down the left wing. Swanson protecting the puck on the backhand. One dropped it. Back to the blue line. Harmony kept it in. Bouncing puck now down low. Gibbons tried to get it down low. Went off a stick of Timon. Back for Swanson. Back for Harmony. Harmony lets the shot go. Save the rebound. Timon trying to corral it and couldn't come away with it. Goes right up above a couple of the heads there, and the Rams come away with it and send it out to center and all the way down. Oh, the Mustangs were knocking at the door there, but the netminder Pickering said, go away. I gave it the office. A real good opportunity there for the Mustangs as they were lurking early. But the netminder Pickering holding the fort. A couple of saves there as Timon was absolutely lurking. Now Swanson, Melillo, I apologize. Well, it keeps looking like a 0 to me. Back to the blue line, Colm. Colm takes a big hit to keep it in, down for Flynn. Flynn cycles it down low, giving chase there is Schwartz. Schwartz digging and mucking in the corner now. The Rams trying to come away with it. Flynn do a nice job there to win the puck. Good show of strength there. Good forearm strength there by Flynn. Back to the blue line it goes, letting the shot go. A battle ensuing right in front of the goaltender as the puck ends up on his stick there. As Flynn was mixing it up there with Wetfelt. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you, this New Canaan team does not lack in size. Wetfelt's a big guy. Both Briggs boys are big boys. A lot of size here on the New Canaan organization side. All right, the face-off now. Deep in the Ram zone as the puck has been for almost the entirety here of the opening stanza. As it's tracked down and sent back in by Tyler Harmony. Doesn't get it in deep. Back the other way now, Dufree. Dufree sends it on Xavery. Xavery will hold on. So now the first face-off will be deep in the Mustang zone of the period. 10:49 left to go here in the opening stanza. The game just 4 minutes and 11 seconds old, and a couple of saves already by the netminder Pickering for the Rams. The Rams now looking to get things going in the offensive zone. Mustangs have done a nice job coming out there. Went off the protective netting there. That would have sprung Timon. Went off the glass, off the netting, so it's out of play as Swanson. Swanson saying, what? The netting's in play, I thought. Well, maybe one day it will be. You never know. You never know what Gary Bettman will come up with next. Hey, let's make the netting part of the play. Great idea. Yeah, we can have the puck glow. All right, the face-off deep now in the Fairfield zone. Clean face-off win there by Timon as Kingsley's on it. Kingsley hounded there by Crowell. Around it goes for Gibbons. Gibbons trying to get it out. Timon finishes his check in the corner. Gibbons worked over there by Crowell. Crowell sending it behind the net. That went off a stanchion there dangerously. Kingsley in the right place there for the Mustangs as he sends it away to center. Tracking it down is Dufree. Dufree sends it out to center. The Mustangs send it back in. They've got to regain the blue line. They do. Onsides with 10:10 left to go. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Down the left wing now. Here's a chance now for Roby. Roby's in at the dot. He pulls the trigger. Glove save. The rebound gets pushed aside as Kingsley got a piece of it. I think we got a penalty coming up here. It's going to be against the Mustangs. Let's see here what the call is, or is it just a high stick? No, I think it's a high stick. I think they're saying, okay, when the puck went up in the air, the Rams knocked it down with a high stick. So no penalty at all. So a good break there. What a nice play there by Kingsley. As he got to the puck just as the rebound was about to be, well, I don't want to see buried, but good opportunity there for the Rams, but Kingsley broke it up. As Avery with his first save of the evening. As that one is sent into the Rams bench there. Just under 10 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the opening stanza, 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. All right, leaning in now is Melillo. Alex Melillo. Against number 9, that's Max Lowe. The draw won by the Rams. Lowe. Behind the net now as a party. Party up along the boards. Pinching in there was Colm to keep it in. As Flynn goes to work now. Flynn lays the lumber into him. Flynn moves it along now for Melillo. Melillo taken out there by Wetfeld. And the Rams come away with it to center. A nice play there by Colm to knock it down. He sends it back in. The Mustangs regain the blue line. On it there is Lowe. Lowe couldn't get it out along the boards now. Mustangs tried to go back to the blue line, but a nice stick in the passing lane there by Del Carmine. Tony Del Carmine sending the puck in. Hard around it goes. On it there's Del Carmine. Del Carmine takes a hit. Fought off there and back the other way now Melillo. Melillo sauces it across. It's sent in. And bouncing puck there is Schwartz. Send it in on the backhand. Picking it up as Melillo. Came back out. Sent back in by the Mustangs. Delayed offsides. They regain the blue line. Flynn putting pressure on Briggs as he got it out to Leiden. Leiden sends it in for Xavery. Xavery will just hold on there. Just under 9 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Both teams with decent opportunities. Nothing, I would say, too egregious or crazy just yet. Kingsley works his man over in the corner. Fairfield coming away with it now. Swanson. Swanson cross-ice pass for Harmony. Harmony tracks it down through the neutral zone over the blue line. He sends it in. Swanson gives chase. Swanson in the corner, using his body to protect the puck. Over to help out there is Kleinberg. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework in the corner. Turning and coming away with it there is Carlson. On it now is Croft. Croft sending it in. On sides as Kingsley got to it first. Kingsley, good edge work there in the corner. Kingsley lofts it out to center. A foot race now is Swanson trying to get to it. Swanson lost his footing at the blue line. And no icing. I thought it might have been an icing there. I think the Rams thought it was going to be an icing. Kind of surprised it wasn't, to be honest. Schwartz back to the blue line now. Harmony lets the shot go. That hit a leg out high, letting the shot go on the rebound. Big stop by Pickering, and lurking there was Swanson. As it comes away to center ice now. Carrying it out there was Owen Briggs. Sent in wide of the netminder Xavery. Just under 8 minutes to go. Kingsley puts the brakes on, sends it behind the net now for his defense partner Harmony. A turnover behind the net. Xavery wasn't sure where it was. Oh, Xavery was looking over at one shoulder. The puck was at the other shoulder. Almost a costly turnover there for the Mustangs as the Rams now applying pressure. Letting the quick shot go there. Crowell. And it's picked off by Timon. Timon stepping to the outside quickly. Timon with a step. Timon cutting over to take it away there, Dufree. With a nice play there, the sophomore Dufree with the puck. Dufree saw Flynn coming at the last moment. Flynn's going to get a tripping penalty, I think. Yep, tripping is the call by the official there as Flynn. Dufree saw him at the last second, tried to sidestep him. And Flynn ended up getting half of him. And more often than not, when you get half a person, you get a tripping call. He didn't stick his leg out or anything like that, though. I'm not insinuating that in any way, shape, or form. Please do not misunderstand. I tried to sidestep the check, and he still got half of them. Back to the blue line now. Power play for the Rams as they set up down low. Crowell tried to go across there to Lowe. Lowe back to the blue line. For Dufree for Crowell at the shot goal. That went off the waffle of Xavery. A nice stop there. Xavery stood tall. 1:42 left to go here. In the man advantage. 6:58 left to go here in the opening stanza. Rams and the Mustangs. It doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, power play continues here as Lowe leans in to take the draw against Melillo. The Rams get control of it. Fitzpatrick sends it back to the blue line for Dufree. Dufree slides it over for Crowell, back for Dufree. Over for Lowe. Lowe, top of the dot. Sends it down low. Got a man at the back door. The net is yawning, and that just failed to click. As Crowell had a lot of mesh to shoot for, but at a tough angle couldn't bury the biscuit. Good puck movement. The Rams got it back at the blue line. Here's Lowe. Lowe got it down low, trying to get it in front. Avery to save. Avery, another stop. He finds it through traffic. Then there'll be no further play. Oh, a couple of big stops there by the netminder Avery down low. Great puck movement by the Rams. The power play has looked very impressive. But as is oftentimes, your goaltender has got to be your best penalty killer. And that's exactly what Connor Avery was there as he made a couple of point-blank saves. As the Rams, once again, looking to gain control here on the power play. That one's read like a fine piece of literature there by Kingsley as he anticipated where the puck was going. You always want to go where the puck is going, not where the puck is or was. The great Michael Scott once said. That one is lofted and all the way down. So 45 seconds remaining on the power play now for the Rams. As the Mustangs finally regroup as they finally got the puck out. On it now is Whitfeld. Whitfeld sending the puck up along the boards. Kingsley got a chunk of it, but the Rams come away with it. As a party, sending it in, giving chase. There's Roby. Line and then it goes now. Rams on it there. Coming away with it, Leiden. Leiden down for Roby. Roby at the goal line, chopping at it, Avery. Pounces on it there, and then he gave a little chop there to Carlson. He didn't like Logan Carlson so close in his crease there, so he gave him a little chop. Let him know, hey, I don't appreciate you being here. So 16 seconds remaining in the man advantage here as the Rams win the draw back to the blue line. Quick shot there right in the middle of the F. Avery squared at a shooter. Nice hard shot there by Whitfeld. Senior number 8 in your scorecard. I'll tell you, this is my first look at the Rams this year. They've got some good defensemen. Another faceoff wins. Avery with the stop, cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line there by Azzopardi. Now sent down low across the crease it goes. And that's going to do it for the power play. So penalty kill there for the Mustangs, thanks to the brilliant netminding of the goaltender Avery. Forrest sending it up for Swanson. Swanson, the old cross corner dump in. The best play in hockey is Melillo. In on the forecheck. That one's kept in nicely there by Colm as he harnesses his inner Diego Maradona there for a moment. Here's Forrest now. Forrest, the cross corner dump in. So one thing I love about this Fairfield team, they keep it simple. They get the puck in deep, hit you, turn it over, and go cycling. Again, we see the cross corner dump in. I love it. Make the other team have to come 200 feet. No icing, no, as they're saying that the Mustangs could have played it. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Mustangs have just killed off a power play. Bouncing puck there. Gibbons almost got to it. A nice play from the ground there by Dufree to get that puck out. That bouncing puck was causing trouble for the Rams. Dufree puts the brakes on. Left it there for his teammate. That's fired off the glass. Forrest pinched in, but it bounces away to center as Timon recovers it there for Swanson. Swanson with the puck on a string. Swanson sending it into the corner. He gives chase himself there, chasing down Dufree. Lincoln, Dufree, and Swanson meet in the corner. Coming away with it now is Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick got it out to center now. Here's a chance now down the left wing. Crowell. Crowell trying to cut inside. Taken away nicely there as Kingsley came over to close off the play. Swanson couldn't get it out. It's kept in there by Dufree. Behind the net it goes now. Rams trying to cut back in front. Poke checked away there by Timon. That ends up back at the blue line. Timon knocks it down. Timon down the right wing. Up ahead now for Flynn. Flynn with speed. Flynn protecting the puck. Flynn got it out in front. Swiped that there by the netminder Pickering as Timon was cutting to the cooker. Nice power move there by Flynn. Through the neutral zone now. Crowell. Crowell lets the shot go. That goes off the clavicle of Avery. It's kept in at the blue line, but the Mustangs could come away with a 3-on-2. Here's Timon. Timon, a little bit of trouble with it. He absorbs the hit, kept the puck moving forward. As the Rams, just almost too many Rams on the ice there for a moment, but they weren't. Here's Kingsley now. Kingsley, that one goes through the rafters. So I think if it goes through the rafters, it's out of play. Yep. All right, so good opportunities at both ends here as the game's starting to open up a bit here on senior night for the Fairfield Mustangs. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left to go here in a scoreless opening stanza. Kept in at the blue line by Whitfeld. Big hit along the boards there as Forrest lays the lumber into Leiden. That one just out of the outstretched arms there of Weinstein. Weinstein absorbs the hit. Got the puck back for Harmony. Excuse me, for Forrest, I apologize. Quickly now, back the other way now, Del Carmine. Del Carmine trying to knife it through there. Bodies go flying into the boards as Forrest took out his man. Now Forrest is underneath there, getting poked at. Forrest pushes it along. On it now is Leiden. Leiden takes a big hit in the corner there as Colm sends him flying. Coming away with it though, while the Rams walking off the boards, trying to cut back in front, sliding across there to break it up. Was Forrest, it's underneath him somehow. Forrest gets up, looks like he had a disagreement with an abominable snowman and it didn't go well. Of course, we're supposed to call them Yetis. I know, I apologize. To me, they'll always be abominable. On it now is Briggs. Briggs lost a handle on it. Here's Melillo. Melillo behind the net. Melillo trying to go off the net to himself there. Briggs just swallowed Melillo on that play. That's a great example there. Leave the puck and take the body by Briggs behind the net. No icing again. Clearly the refs want to get home to watch the Giant game. It's the only conclusion. That's the third icing that's been waved off here in the opening stanza. The ref obviously wants to get to the Giant game, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen, they're human too. So no icing tonight. It's like the Mites division. Out to center ice it goes now. The Rams sending it back in. A minute and a half left to go here. And an outstanding opening stanza. Mustangs did fight the puck out to center. Waiting for it there was Brendan Briggs. Brendan Briggs, number 3. Wide as he is tall. That's a big dude. Along the boards now. Nice job there by Azzopardi to take the body. And it's sent out off the boards now. Goes through the crease, and begrudgingly, the ref calls icing. Look at his arm go up slowly. Look at his body language. He's miserable. He didn't want to call that. All right, 1:03 left to go. I'm a Patriot fan, so I don't have a dog in this fight. And the camera lady, her game's tomorrow night, a big Cowboy fan. I'm not getting emotionally involved. Every time I say I'm emotionally involved, honey, for the Cowboys, things don't turn out well. Romo drops the ball on an extra point or something. All right, now Flynn in the corner. Flynn sending it behind the net now. Gibbons wins the puck. Gibbons mounded there in the corner. Nice job there by Dufree. Gibbons got it back out. Kingsley letting the shot go. That went right off Fitzpatrick's leg. Back to the blue line it goes now. Winding, shooting. That hit Harmony on the way in. Harmony got to it, let the shot go. A nice stop there by Pickering. And back the other way now. Here come the Rams. Reaching for it there was Flynn. Oh, Flynn doesn't make that play, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Rams. A great defensive play there in the neutral zone by Flynn. Sending it up there is Gibbons now. A foot race ensuing, swiping at it at the last moment. There was Dufree with 18 seconds left to go now. Behind the net, trying to get it back in front. The Rams coming away with it now. Fitzpatrick sending it out. On it there is Melillo. Melillo at his own blue line. Melillo turning back to the forehand. Oh, that went off a skate dangerously there with 5 seconds left. That's going to cause the coaching staff to have to stop at CVS and pick up some Pepto-Bismol. That'll cause some agita in the belly of the coaching staff. All right, the opening period comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1 is the Rams 0 and the Mustangs 0. We'll be right back in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Their senior night continues here from the Wonderland of Ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Your score at the end of 1, the Rams 0 and the Mustangs 0. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Thank you so much for tuning in. A fantastic affair as promised. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, it's senior night here tonight for the Fairfield Mustangs. So as you can see, the beautiful senior program here with all the boys' names on the pucks. They did such a nice job in the pregame ceremony, so they had a little fun. And they asked all the boys a couple of questions. And the questions were, how do you prefer your jersey, tucked in or leave it out? What's your favorite pregame meal? Any superstitions? Your favorite hockey player? Before the game I'm listening to. I'll take before the game I'm listening to for 300, Alex. Who you look up to, and your nickname if you have one. So we'll go down the list here of the boys' answers here. So do you leave your jersey tucked in or out? Charlie Swanson answered he leaves it out, but is always accidentally tucks it in while I play. All right. And his favorite pregame meal, chicken, pasta, and carrots, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a good, what is it, the food pyramid there. I think he's got his carbohydrates, got his protein, got his vegetables. And number 3 is any superstitions, having a line meeting with Manji before every game. All right, so line meeting with Manji before every game. His favorite hockey player, Mr. Jack Hughes. He's a heck of a player there. Before the game, he's listening to L.A. Marvelous, or La Marvelous. Boy, I'm going to butcher all of these, whoever they're listening to names, because if it doesn't say Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd, I don't know what the heck they're talking about. All right, number 6, who do you look up to? And he said his brother Sam and Coach Dave. And let's see, his nickname here is Swanee, Sniper, and Earl. So he's got 3 nicknames there, like the great Apollo Creed, and he's going to the University of Richmond to study business. All right, number 13, Jake Harmony. In or out? It's out. His favorite pregame meal is Skittles. All right, there, so a lot like Marshawn Lynch there. And let's see here, any superstitions? He has to put his equipment on from the left and then the right. All right. Favorite hockey player is Adam Fox. Sure, why not? Norris Trophy winner. And before the game, he's listening to Superhero by Metro Boomin and SoundCloud mixes. Again, I'm sure it's very good. He looks up to his dad, and his nickname is Harms. He's going to Endicott College to play baseball and study business and or finance. All right, Alex Farina. He tucks it in. His favorite pregame meal is pasta. A name like Farina, that makes sense. I love pasta too. And his superstition is he wears the same undershirt for every game. Favorite player, Brian Leach. All right, I like this guy. What does he listen to before the game? Motley Crue. All right, good job there by Farina. And his family friend Jared he looks up to, and he does not have any nicknames. All right, so we did that. Noah Kingsley, in or out? He leaves it out. Noah Kingsley, number 6. Pre-game meal, mac and cheese. That's what I'm talking about. All right, any superstitions? He says none except for usually the first guy dressed. Favorite player ever is Henrik Lundqvist. And he listens to Navy warm-up mix. He looks up to his parents. And he is undecided but plans to study aviation at the college that he attends. All right, a future Maverick right there. James Spengler. In or out? He leaves it out. His pregame meal is a grande burrito from Senior Salsa. I like that. And let's see now. His superstition, is having a Celsius before every game and typing left skate. Tying, that must be a typo. Tying his left skate before his right goes. So having a Celsius. What's a Celsius? It's a drink? Okay. I thought it was a temperature. His favorite player is Matt Zuccarello. And let's see here. He listens to Going Bad by Meek Mill. His parents he looks up to. Spegs is his nickname. And he plans to go to college. Not exactly sure where just yet. All right, and moving on here. It's Ryan Heatherman. All right, let's see now. In or out? It says depends on the day and the mood. But normally no tuck. This is my guy right here. All right, his pregame meal is a Caesar salad with grilled chicken from Captain Pizzas. Captain's Pizza. Captain's Pizza. Captain Pizza. All right, so a Caesar salad with grilled chicken. Lovely choice. All right, superstition. He's always first to the rink. Tapes his stick with black tape while lined up with either the goal line or the blue line. End of the rink. And he's always the last one on the ice. Favorite player is Milan Lucic. Says, I'm loyal to the 2011 Stanley Cup Bruins team. Well, that was a heck of a team there. And he listens to Joe G, Mac DeMarco, and Tame Impala. Oh, yeah, I know those 3 like the back of my hand. That's 3, right? And he looks up to his dad. He's by far the most diligent, caring, and funny person he knows. To become half the man he is would be a significant accomplishment. And his nickname is Heffy. Haven't heard my teammates call me Ryan in years, and he plans to go to college and study social studies. So there's Ryan Heatherman. And now we got Mr. James Combe, in or out. And he leaves it out, but for some reason it always tucks itself in. All right, his pregame meal is a steak and a smoothie from Robix. Nice choice there. Little surf and turf, or a little surf and shake, I guess we can say. And any superstitions, he watches the same YouTube video of Adam Fox before each game. His favorite players are Adam Fox and Cal Marker. So he likes the Norris Trophy, does he? And he listens to Solo by Future. Sure. And he looks up to Coach Manji. And his nicknames are Colmer, Comey, Combe, and Ling Ling. He's still deciding may go to college or take a gap year. All right. Well, let's see here. Colta. In or out, he likes to leave it out. Mac and cheese is his favorite. Pre-game meal. Doesn't have any superstitions that he's aware of. Connor McDavid is his favorite hockey player. Likes to listen to Eminem. He looks up to his dad. His nickname is Cole. He plans on going to college, but not sure exactly where just yet. So I want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. Oh, here we go. All right, Josh Weinstein, in or out? Josh prefers to tuck it in. His favorite pregame meal is pepperoni mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. Very nice. All right, let's see here. I think we're going to get to the rest of those. We'll pick up with Josh Weinstein in between. I was having so much fun, I didn't realize that the intermission was almost over. All right, well, there's some fun facts, ladies and gentlemen, on senior night. We'll remember to pick it right back up there with Josh Weinstein's fun fact. And speaking of Josh Weinstein, I want to give a big shout-out to Grandma and Grandpa tuning in from beautiful Boca Raton. All right, the boys are obviously back on the ice. Boy, I'll tell you, that was a lot of fun. I think I could be a game show host one day. If Drew Carey, needs the day off at The Price is Right, or Pat Sajak, or even Vanna White, I can turn letters. I think I'd be pretty snazzy at it. All right, the Rams are back on the ice. The Mustangs about ready to get back on the ice here tonight. The second stanza just nicely underway, so that was a lot of fun. Funny, I love fun facts about the boys. And here comes Connor Zavery and the Mustangs back on the ice here for senior night as senior night marches on. 0-0 is the score. A fantastic affair thus far. I got to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this is about what we expected. We knew this was going to be a very tightly contested match. New Canaan and the Mustangs here. New Canaan has an excellent big defensive core, and the Mustangs as well. Mustangs, I would say, had the better of play the first half of the period. And the last half of the period, in my estimation, was just about even. Good opportunities for both teams. The game was really starting to open up there in the last few minutes, and then the intermission interrupted all of our fun. But then we had more fun with the fun facts. All right, we're about ready to get underway here with the second period as the boys are back on the ice. The Zamboni has done what Zambonis do. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you tonight live from the Wonderland of Ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I want to thank you so much for tuning in here on the World Sports Broadcasting Network and on the Solu Broadcasting Network, as this is being simulcast all across the globe. And to our friends on the International Space Station, they are tuning in tonight, so I want to give them a big shout out. All right, so 5-on-5 hockey. There was only one power play in the opening stanza. That went to New Canaan, and the netminder, Zavery, had to come up with a couple of big stops to keep us where we're at. So the face-off won by the Mustangs is Combe. One of the seniors here tries to get it out. That floated to Gibbons. Gibbons quickly now over the red line. Gibbons putting the brakes on like Maverick, hoping Justin would go by. Leaves it Malillo on the backhand. Big stop by Pickering. Oh, a gorgeous drop pass there by Gibbons. And Malillo cut in front, but a nice stop by Pickering as Gibbons slides it over for Combe now. Combe at the side of the net. Good energy right out of the locker room here for the Mustangs. There's a 2-on-1 now back the other way. Carrying the puck over the blue line, trying to get around Forrest. Forrest going down low there to do the splits. Not allowing the shot to get through there by Roby. Nice play there by Liam Forrest. Forrest anticipating where that puck was going, got to it, cleared but not out. Sent into the corner there by Crowell. Wide of the net there, poke checked, back out to the blue line, knocked down there by Crowell. Crowell got it down low, now on the backhand, letting the shot go, saved by Zavery. The rebound is covered up, and there'll be no further play. 13:59 left to go here. A very exciting opening minute as both netminders tested early. Pickering down at one end, Zavery down at the other. They're both looking at each other saying, I can do what you can do. Here's a chance now right off the face-off. And that one got Xavery on the shoulder as he got tall as he went down. Tracking it down now. Oh, the Rams, they send it back out. Harmony on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Walking in, pulling the trigger, Xavery. Got the flipper on that as Lowe walked in. Along the boards now, Lowe. Taken away by Swanson. Kingsley was clipped there. He's a little slow to get up. Here's a chance now for the Rams. Kingsley still gathering his faculties, and away comes Swanson now. Swanson over the blue line. Swanson cutting to the middle. A drop pass for Timon. Got it in front. Over for Swanson. That just failed to click. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Pickering with the save. Pickering trying to gather it in. He spun around a couple of times and sent all the way down by the Rams. Golden opportunities at both ends here in the early going of the second period as it picks up right where we left off at the end of the first. Still a 0-0 score as both netminders have been absolutely fantastic here in the early going. Harmony run into there by Foucher. Foucher got it in front. Tracking it down there on it, there's Croft. Croft got it in front, deflected out of harm's way there, and back the other way now quickly. Here comes Schwartz. Schwartz sidesteps the check there. Schwartz send it in there, Pickering out to play it, but Flynn knew where that was going, cleared but not out, kept in at the blue line. Forrest sending it down behind the net there. Flynn absorbs a big hit there by Lowe. Pinching in now is Combe. Combe couldn't keep it in. Down the left wing, trying to get it out there was Dufree. Ends up on the stick of Melillo at the red line. Melillo leaves it for Combe. Combe slides it over for Forrest. Forrest trying to go cross ice. Getting a piece of it there was Foucher. Using the boards to his own advantage and sending it in there was Dufree. Now the Rams looking to set up down low. Got back to the puck, letting the shot go. Forrest spreading out there to block the shot, and he got right back to his feet. He absorbs a big hit there, a little bit of pushing and shoving as he sends Roby flying. What a fantastic defensive play there by number 23 in the right, Liam Forrest, as he went diving to block the shot. And then got right back to his feet quickly. Good athleticism there by the young lad. That one rolls to the netminder Pickering, and he holds on. Oh, a fantastic opening 2 minutes and 16 seconds here of the second stanza. As both teams have come out of the locker room, nothing like the opening stanza. They may have been a little sluggish from the ceremonies. Boy, oh boy. Sluggish no more. Face-off one right to Swanson. Quick shot there, Pickering. Finds it through traffic. I'll tell you, we have got two really good goaltenders going at it here tonight. That's exactly why I took the under in Vegas. My buddy Ace Rothstein gave me a call. He said, Scotty, you're going to want the under tonight. I said, thank you, buddy. Of course, I put some shekels on the under, and it's paying off dividends as it looks thus far. Sent in there, Timon. Chased down there by Crowell. Timon behind the net. Timon saw the traffic coming, got it to the blue line, not out, winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. That just missed. The rebound, Xavery covers up. As a little bit of chaos ensues there. And now some pushing and shoving develops after the play. Xavery just goes for a walk to get out of there. Well, the Mustangs didn't like the Rams in and around their goaltender as Swanson is mixed up there, literally, with Crowell, as Swanson had his stick stuck under Crowell's arm. We'll see if any penalties come of it here. I hope no power play. That shouldn't be a power play for either team. As Roby headed to the sin bin, it looks like, as is Kingsley. Kingsley, good to see he's all right. He got shooken up on the last shift, and he shook it off. And there's an extra player, looks like, headed in for Fairfield, so it's going to be a power play, I think. Here for the Rams. Let's see if any. No, there's 2 minutes already on the board here, so it looks like Harmony is in there with Kingsley, so it's going to be a power play for the Rams. Oh, the last power play the Rams had, they came ever so close to getting on the board, if not for the heroics of the netminder Xavery. And now the ref explaining things over there with Coach Mongillo. The Fairfield faithful not too happy with the decision of the officiating crew. So a power play for New Canaan now as Lowe leans in to take the draw against Melillo. Melillo got it up to Schwartz. Schwartz got to the red line and got it in. In on Pickering. Pickering left it there for Crowell. Crowell went to send it hard around. Nice job by Combe there to keep it in. Combe digging and mucking. Combe wins the puck. Combe knocked off there by Dufree, but Combe does a nice job to battle back in the corner. At least I think he did. It seems like he did. He's still in there. He's got a hold of one of the sticks there. Oh, Combs going to get a penalty here for holding the stick, I think. Yep. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a two-man advantage here. Combs, he was in the corner. He grabbed hold of the opponent's stick there, and so it's going to be a two-man advantage here for the Rams for 1 minute and 30 seconds. As holding is the call there against Combs. Yeah, I did see him with the holding onto the other player's stick there. That used to be legal until Jaromir Jagr did it against the Chicago Blackhawks in the 1991 finals. And then the NHL said that's pretty much a bad idea. Shouldn't be able to do that. So a two-man advantage here is low for the Rams, leaning in to take the draw. Not sure what the delay is here, though. So there's 10:48 left to go here. Oh, they're having trouble with the clock. It should be a two-man advantage for 1 minute and 30. If my memory serves. They may have to run the penalty clock down, though. This might be a little bit of an issue. Let's see here what they could do. There was 1 minute 30 left to go on the initial penalty when the whistle blew. A little break in the action, ladies and gentlemen, gives me a chance to let everybody know. There they go. They got it back to 1 minute 31. Lets everybody know coming soon, very soon, the Connecticut Sports Show hosted by yours truly, Scotty Bonner. Blessing, honor, and privilege. I can't wait to host that show. It's going to be a bi-weekly show. We're going to do it twice a week. We're going to have interviews with players, coaches, organizations, focusing on different sports and different levels, youth sports, high school sports, college. We're going to have a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. And coming soon, the Scotty Show. It has yet to be titled. For now, we're just calling it the Scotty Show. It's going to be a live daily radio show from 10 to noon on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. We're going to discuss professional sports for the most part and some entertainment. All right, so a 5-on-3 here for 1 minute and 31 seconds as it slides to Xavery. He holds on as Lowe tried to push it forward. So a big opportunity here for the Rams to break the scoreless tie. Face off deep in the Mustang zone. The Mustangs trying to come away with it. The Rams do. Trying to get it down low. Forrest in the corner. The Rams looking to set up shop now. Lowe couldn't get to it. It was knocked away by Timon. 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining. As Forrest is digging in the corner. Lowe comes away with it now as the Rams look to set up shop deep in the zone. A little bit of give and go. Got it down low at the back door. Forrest broke that up as well. And he swipes it into the corner. Oh, that's the second time this period that Liam Forrest has saved the goal. Here's a chance now down low. Tried to get it in front. Forrest broke that pass up as well. And Xavery's got it underneath the pads, or so the ref thought. As he blows it dead there with 53 seconds remaining in the two-man advantage. Oh, I'll tell you what, don't take Forrest off the ice. That's my advice. Yeah, doesn't even matter if he's out of gas. He's just got to do what he's doing. He's made a couple of brilliant defensive plays here tonight as Timon leans in for the all-important defensive face-off draw. They're down 2 men still for another 50 seconds. And along the boards now, Crowell. Crowell slid it over for Lowe. Lowe got it down low. Fitzpatrick lost it in his feet there. Got it back. Fitzpatrick pulls the trigger that hit his own player in front. They jab at it. Xavery lost the handle on it. They score! That's the Crowell. Buries the biscuit at the back door as they got the puck down low. Xavery made a couple of saves, but he could never cover the puck. And Crowell buries the biscuit there, and the Rams take advantage of the two-man advantage with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, the Rams are on the board, 1-0. Xavery made a couple of point-blank saves there, but the puck came loose, bounced to Crowell, and Crowell swept it in. So 1-0 is the score, and they're still going to have a power play, ladies and gentlemen, for the next minute and 3 seconds. So this is a very important penalty kill here. A very important power play for New Canaan, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. As they have the chance now to extend the lead. They scored on the 5-on-3. And it says only 30 seconds left on the two-man on the penalty. That doesn't seem right. They took the wrong one off. We'll see if they let the guy out of the box early. Oh, they took the wrong penalty off the scoreboard. This is interesting. We'll see what happens. I wonder if New Canaan's aware of that. Chipped into the corner now. On it there is Forrest. Forrest Trying to get it out, can't do so. It's pulled down at the blue line. Fairfield coming away with it now. Here comes Gibbons. Gibbons with a 2-on-1 with Flynn. Gibbons at the dot. Gibbons sliding across. Gibbons got the shot off. Did Flynn. And Pickering made the stop. Oh, it's back to a 5-on-5. This is not right. Oh, the Rams are being shortchanged here. About 35 seconds of power play time, maybe more. Melillo slid it across to Flynn. Flynn trying to get it back door to Melillo. Nobody on the Rams bench seems to notice. Maybe I'm wrong. A chance in front. I don't think I am. I'm not, right? Yeah, no. As the Mustang dads are quietly like, no, you're right. Just, Scotty, why don't you lower your voice about this? Maybe why don't you go back to talking about Star Wars or something? Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe nobody on the Rams noticed that. I got to tell you. Wow. Yeah, that was the wrong. They took the wrong penalty off the board. Yikes. I think the refs may have noticed it here. What do you do, though? What do you do? Do you go? You put the clock back to where it was? Oh, wow. What do you do if you're an official here? I really don't even know the correct answer. I don't think there's any. You know what might happen? I hate to say this, but Fairfield might get a penalty. Fairfield might get a penalty for this. They're the home team. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. And the refs have decided to. Well, I guess they figured nothing we could do about it now, but wow. A very interesting turn of events there. Well, fortunately, nothing really happened there, but New Canaan was definitely shortchanged. I noticed the refs didn't go over to the Rams bench to explain anything, though. They're avoiding the Rams bench like the plague. I wouldn't go anywhere near there either. That one goes off the protective netting. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was about, they got shortchanged about 30 seconds of power play time there. Well, yikes. It was over a minute? Yeah, but there was still 30 seconds. There was 30 seconds, so a little more than 30 seconds, yeah. Maybe 45 seconds. Either way, well, I guess it's in the past now. There's Colm on the puck there. I don't think the refs knew what they could possibly even do about it. Sent in. Guess they could have went back to when the goal was scored and put the clock back correctly. I don't know. That would have been bizarre. Colm in on the backhand now. Colm sending it down low for Timon. Timon behind the net. Timon sending it hard around. Harmony. Harmony keeps it in there. 1-0. The Rams leading on the power play goal by Crowell. At the side of the net now. Back to the blue line for Colm. Colm lets the shot go. He scores! The senior. On senior night, James Colm buries the biscuit there. And the Mustangs have tied the affair. 1-1 is your score. With just under 8 minutes to play here in the second period. Fairfield won the faceoff, got the puck back to Colm. Colm let the shot go. There was a lot of traffic in front. Colm from Timon, and Fairfield now looking to take the lead for the first time tonight as Colm pinching in there with the one hand, sending it all the way down low. Hard around now for Dufree. Dufree trying to come away with it. And kept in at the blue line. And knocked down there by the Rams. On it there is Dufree. Dufree got it out to center. Gibbons tracking it down. Gibbons under duress there, hounded there by Del Carmine. Chipped ahead now, a 2-on-1. Melillo. Melillo's got Flynn. Melillo tried to get it to Flynn and went off the heel of his skate there, just a little bit behind him. Here's Harmony now, quickly up for Gibbons. Gibbons lost the handle on it. Here comes Melillo now. Melillo tugged that over the red line. Melillo with the toe drag. Melillo circling. Back to the blue line it goes now. Kingsley slides it over for Colm. Colm cross-ice pass at the dot. Pulls the trigger. They score! Alex Melillo buries the biscuit. Tremendous puck movement by the Mustangs. Back-to-back, belly-to-belly goals here. And the Mustangs take the lead for the first time. 2-1 is your score. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there, ladies and gentlemen. And Melillo gives the Mustangs the lead for the first time tonight. Flynn. So Flynn and Gibbons, the assist on Melillo's goal. No icing as it was deflected. 6.5 minutes left to go now. Here's Forrest behind his own net. Forrest got it out to center. A bouncing puck dangerously there. Timon was lurking. That one's poured down. Kingsley lost it up there. That lands right on the stick of Timon. Timon slides it over. Schwartz protecting the puck. Schwartz spun around. And a power play coming up now. As Schwartz took a big hit. A delayed penalty as Xavery heads to the bench. Here's Forrest now. Forrest waiting for the extra skater. Over for Swanson. Swanson tried to go back to Forrest. That hops into center ice. Kingsley tracks it down. Kingsley. Never like to see a guy skating in front of his own goal there without a netminder. Make sure it gives you the hoo-boo, the hoo-boo BBDGBs down low. Here comes Schwartz now. Schwartz trying to navigate. Schwartz almost ran the gauntlet there. As the Rams touch up, and tripping is going to be the call. So the Mustangs now headed to their first power play of the night. They lead it 2-1. Goals just moments ago by Combe and Melillo, and now they're head to the power play with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. A huge power play here for the Mustangs. As Melillo leans in to take the draw against Lowe. Coming away with it quickly now, Del Carmine. Del Carmine can really fly. Del Carmine's got those jets. Swanson playing at the point here for the power play as Timon came over to help out. Hard around for Kingsley. Lowe came over there to take the real estate away from Kingsley. Good aggressive forechecking here by the Rams. As Del Carmine looks a little bit lumped up. Headed back to the bench there. I'm not sure what happened in the corner there. What happens in the corner stays in the corner. Cross corner dump in now. Swanson giving chase. Melillo couldn't keep it in. It ends up at center ice. On the stick there at Kingsley. Kingsley slides it over. Bouncing puck now. Poured down there by Swanson. Swanson circles the wagons at the blue line. Swanson, nice check there by Lowe to slow up the progress. Chipped ahead now. Timon intercepts that pass. Lurking behind him there was Croft. Hard along it goes now. 1:05 left to go in the man advantage. Big hit by Kingsley dislodging the puck. Fairfield still trying to get possession though. They haven't done that just yet and they can't as it rolls to center now. Here's Croft now. Croft against Melillo. Melillo showing great balance and strength there. Gave it up. A big stop there by Xavery on the wraparound short-handed attempt there by Croft. Oh my goodness. Here's Gibbons now. Gibbons down the right wing. He sends it hard around for Swanson. That was a big stop there by Xavery. Shorthand. Not shorthanded on the power play. Would have been a shorthanded goal for the Rams, excuse me. Here's Cole now. That's a huge save. Up for Swanson. Swanson hounded there by Dufresne. Swanson protecting the puck. Got it down low. Never got the shot away. Nice job by Gibbons to get it to Schwartz. Schwartz takes a big hit there. Schwartz shrugs it off though. Forrest for Swanson. Swanson cross ice for Combe just out of his reach. Combe on it there with 5 seconds left in the power play. Forrest lets the shot go. That goes right over the head. Swanson winding, shooting. That just missed. That's going to do it. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. As the Rams are out of the box, they send it all the way down. And it's going to go all the way down for icing. So icing is the call there. With 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the second stanza on senior night here for the Mustangs. They lead it 2-1. Boy, what a shorthanded opportunity there moments ago for the Rams. Xavery had to be alert there. There's a turnover behind the net. That's why you always got to be on top of your game as a goaltender. Goaltenders can't take shifts off like everybody else. Tracking it down now, Dufresne. Dufresne trying to hit the home run ball. Kingsley got just enough of it there as Croft was lurking. It was Croft who almost had the shorthanded goal. And on it there is Kleinberg. Kleinberg going to get a penalty for that? No, okay, it was delayed offsides. All right. I was like, no way. I would have been very upset. Not because I'm a homer, ladies and gentlemen, but because this is a good physical game and I want to see the refs not start calling ticky-tack calls. Because once they call one, well, it spreads. It's terrible. Chipped ahead now, so the refs have done a real good job here tonight, in my opinion. I don't like this. That's why I was upset by the call. I was like, oh, no, we're not starting that, are we? These boys are playing too hard for that. Anyway, I digress. Knocking it down. Here's Leiden. Leiden. Poke checked away there by Kingsley, and out to center it goes. On it there is Flynn. Flynn down the right wing for Gibbons. A 2-on-1 now. Gibbons at the dot. Gibbons pulling the trigger. A nice waffle save there by Pickering. There's Gibbons. He's got a real nice wrist shot, and he gets it away quickly there. A big stop there by Mason Pickering as he got the waffle on that one. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left to go here in the second period. This may be the best period of hockey I've seen the Mustangs play all season thus far. And not that they're dominating the period by any sense of the imagination, just the best high-paced, intense period. And that's what I mean by it. The Rams are giving him everything and then some to handle here tonight, as expected. Cross-ice pass, that's knocked down. Combe lets the shot go. That just missed there. That one went wide. In the corner, trying to come away with it there is Harmony. Harmony's taken out. Timon on the back check. Cross-ice pass now. Here comes Croft. Croft sending the puck in. On it there is Forrest. Forrest trying to get it around. Didn't get a lot on it. That's a Forrest sandwich right there on Ram bread. Mustangs trying to get away with it. Forrest gets back up, gathers his faculties, and now he's got the puck again. He's like, great, fantastic. Hard around it goes. Kept in there by Crowell. Coming away with it, though, is Forrest. Forrest just out of the reach there is Schwartz. Well, that was Timon, with the pass. Hard around by Azzopardi. It's knocked down by Briggs. Briggs dangerously there. Took a weird hop as Colm absorbs the hit in the corner. 1:15 to go. Back to the blue line now. Trying to get it off into the corner there was Kingsley. Gibbons. Gibbons hounded there by Brendan Briggs. Gibbons quickly turning on his skates. Gibbons attracting a lot of attention. Takes an elbow right across the numbers there. Play allowed to continue. Chopped ahead now. That's Foucher. Foucher, a great job getting back, though, by Melillo. Melillo's having himself a heck of a game here tonight. It's sent up for Gibbons. Gibbons felt the pressure coming there as he leaned into there by Azzopardi. Reading it nicely there. Here comes Forrest. Trying to knife his way right in. Absorbs a big hit there as he dumped the puck in. He's right at the wrong spot at the boards there. Forrest took a big hit as he dumped the puck in. It was offsides. Unfortunately, that was at the wrong spot on the boards there. That hurts. Good to see Forrest getting back up under his own power there. That was a little scary. I honestly didn't think it was a dirty hit that much. I mean, maybe a couple of strides, but I mean, he sent the puck in. Maybe the hit was a little late. It just looked, if it was along the glass, it wouldn't have been any sort of a big deal. It just got bent over the boards. And we'll see here. I think they did hand out a penalty, though. As I see Rams player number 18 in the sin bin. It was Azzopardi who laid the hit into him, so I believe it's going to be a power play coming up here for the Mustangs with 43 seconds left to go here in the second period. Good to see Forrest get off on his own accord, though. And if that hit happens and the glass is there, it's just a hard hit. He's fine. He just ended up getting, his legs were right along the boards and he got bent over. All right, so the face-off going to be just outside. Well, no, then it can't be a penalty. Although they got somebody in the sin bin. Well, I am thoroughly confused. We'll see. I don't see anything up on the scoreboard yet, and I see 5 Rams out there. Oh, okay, so somebody got a penalty for the Mustangs too. All right, so still 5-on-5, so no power play. It slides into Zavery there. Oh, so they just got penalties for the pushing and shoving after, so there was no penalty on the hit. Yeah, I didn't think it was a penalty. I really, my initial feeling when I saw it. I mean, it was a bad hit. I'm glad he's okay. It's just bad timing, one of those, you know. All right, leaning in to take the draw now is Lowe for the Rams. Trying to win it back to the blue line. Coming over and stepping into him there. Harmony sidesteps the big hit there from Dufree. Less than 30 seconds left to go here in the second period. 2-1, the Mustangs leading it. Rams trying to come away to center there. Swanson leans into him, sending the man flying. Picking it up now is Kingsley. Kingsley lost the handle on it right at the blue line dangerously. Swanson taking it back towards his goal line there. Delayed offsides is the call anyway, so Swanson now getting the Jets going. Swanson dumping it in with 5 seconds left to go. Kingsley in on the forecheck. That's going to do it. A big hit there in the corner, and now a little bit of a brouhaha ensues. It was a big hit right at the whistle, and then everybody met in the corner. Right as the period came to a close. So the ref just telling everybody to get off the ice there as everybody seems okay. Swanson, he was on the receiving end of the big hit there. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the penalty clock here. We'll see if that moves for the start of the third period. Well, the second period comes to a close, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, oh boy, things are really starting to heat up in Bridgeport tonight. You score at the end of 2, the Mustangs 2, and the Rams 1. We're going to continue here on Senior Night and finish off the fun facts and a couple other things about the seniors here tonight. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network, and you are watching us on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. We're just waiting here for the officials to see if they hand anything out. Keeping an eye on the score clock for you as the second period officially comes to a close. Let's see here. We're going to stick around, though, to see if any penalties are being handed out here at the end of the period. Waiting to see. Looking at because they'll put them on the scoreboard right now, usually, if there are any. Well, there might be penalties handed out, but I'm just waiting to see if there's any power plays. The refs are still over there. And now they're skating away, so. Well, we're going to step away for a couple of moments, ladies and gentlemen, then we'll be right back with some more of the fun facts and more senior tidbits here on Senior Night as the Mustangs lead the Rams 2-1 at the end of 2. You're watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a great one we got here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. And we're going to continue on with the senior night fun facts. We left off with Josh Weinstein. And so the questions, we'll go over the questions once again. As soon as I can find the questions, where did they go? I think I know them, but let's go over them once again. The question that the boys were asked is, how do you wear your jersey? Tucked in or leave it out? What is your favorite pregame meal? Do you have any superstitions? Who is your favorite hockey player? Before the game, what are you listening to? And who do you look up to? And any nickname if you have it. And the boys are also letting us know what their plans are for next year in college. So here we are, Mr. Josh Weinstein, number 14. It says he tucks his jersey in. His favorite meal is pepperoni mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. And his superstitions are he puts his right skate on before his left. His favorite hockey player is Terry Panarin. And he listens to Avicii. All right. Is that how you spell Led Zeppelin these days? Avicii. Before the games, he looks up to his parents. His nickname is Steiner. And he's going to be attending Pennsylvania State University, majoring in environmental resource management. Well, sounds like he might have a job in northern Jersey with the Soprano family with that sort of degree. But Penn State, a great town, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Valley. I've had a lot of good times there myself. I had a good friend that went there, so the old Nittany Lions. All right, so Connors Avery. Let's see. He tucked his jersey in. It says, I leave it out, but it ends up tucked in. And before the game, he likes to have himself a Cliff Bar. And any superstitions? Says he tapes his stick. Favorite player is Henrik Lundqvist. And he listens to Many Men, 50 Cent. Looks up to his parents. His nickname is Zaves. That's a cool nickname for a goaltender. And he's going to see where he's going to go to college. It's to be determined. And last but not least, Dylan Hutzelman. He wears his jersey untucked. He has chicken or pasta. And his superstitions are only retape stick if he had a bad play, or if he plays bad, excuse me, I apologize. Favorite player is Matt Zuccarello, second Zuccarello fan there. And listens to AC/DC. Nice, I know who that is. He looks up to his grandfather. His nickname is Hutz. And he is definitely headed to college, but not exactly sure where just yet. So there are some more fun facts for you, ladies and gentlemen, here on Mustang Senior Night. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. What an absolutely crazy stanza of hockey we were just privy to as the Rams got on the board. The Rams got on the board, ladies and gentlemen, on the two-man advantage. Here we're going to step out here. Once again, I just want to show everybody there we go as I head down the stairs there. Hello to the world. All right, as you can see, it's senior night here, ladies and gentlemen, at the arena. So a great booklet that they put together here. And I want to turn to the best page in the book. Look at that. And all the boys there were young lads. A fantastic job, as always, by the Fairfield Mustangs as they put together this great picture book of all the seniors here. And, of course, actually, I want to read the message here from the coaching staff. It says, thank you for your hard work, dedication, and teamwork day in and day out. More importantly, we are proud of you and proud of the young men that you have all become both on and off the ice. You have helped the Fairfield boys hockey team grow into something special over the past few years that you should be very proud of. Thank you for leaving your mark on this program. Ryan, Noah, Charlie, James S., James K., Cole, Jake, Josh, Alex, Dylan, and Connor. You are now part of our hockey family forever, and we are always here for you. And remember, when you make mistakes, 10 push-ups are always a good idea. Keep doing great things. From the coaching staff, coaches Mark and Marissa Mongillo, Dave Confada, and Seamus O'Rourke. So a nice message there from the coaching staff. All right, I think that they're about ready to come back on the ice here, but a crazy second stanza, ladies and gentlemen. A 5-on-3 was scored by the Rams as they buried the biscuit. And then there was a little bit mix-up with the clock as there was about 40. It was the first penalty. The 5-on-3 was scored, and there was still the first penalty. No, second penalty. The second penalty still had 1 minute and 3 seconds left on it, but they took that one off the clock and they left the 30 seconds on there. So I think they ended up getting shortchanged for about 35, maybe 40 seconds worth of power play time. Nobody noticed here, but I was wondering if I was wrong. But the camera lady said, no, they definitely messed up. Then a couple of dads to my right were looking at me like, Scotty, they definitely, well, these things happen. So nothing came of it. And then back-to-back belly-to-belly goals by Colm and Melillo. And that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the score sheet, on the scoreboard. 2-1 is our score. The third period is about ready to take place here in Bridgeport as the boys are coming back out of the locker room now here on senior night. A fantastic affair here between two heavyweights. The New Canaan Rams came into the affair, as discussed, with a very impressive 7-0-1 record. And the Fairfield Mustangs came into the affair with a record of 8-0-1. So two real good hockey teams going at it here tonight for your entertainment purposes. And there's one more stanza left to play here. The third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network and the World Sports Broadcasting Network. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody that the boys can go back and watch in our archives or in the archives of the World Sports Broadcasting Network as Xavery, the senior, leads the Mustangs back onto the ice here as they come out for the third period. The Rams, led by their netminder, Mason Pickering. Both goaltenders have been absolutely excellent here tonight, and both goaltenders are going to have to continue to be excellent in the third and final stanza. As the boys take to the ice here, as I'm sure you're wrapping up the cold cuts very quickly now in the kitchen to get back to the living room, because you got this game, as we said, on the big screen. And we got the Giants on the little screen. All right, 2-1 is your score. The third and final period coming up next, right here on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. I'll tell you, I would pay a lot of American dollars and some cryptocurrency to see a 7-game series between these two organizations, as they've been going at it so far for 2 periods for 30 minutes, and now the final stanza about ready to take place here between the Rams in the black uniforms, the Mustangs in their white uniforms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's settle this here and now. The game got very, very testy, I guess you could say. I don't see any power plays on the board. There was a scrum at the end of the second period as Swanson took a big hit in the corner. Looking to see if is Forrest out there. Yeah. All right, good to see number 23 out there. He took an awkward big hit along the boards. Thankfully, he's out there and seems fine. Well, that's what we like to see. So it looks like we're going to be starting 5-on-5. I don't see anybody headed to the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Somebody from the Rams is climbing in the cell. I think that was... Well, that was from before. Those guys were in there. All right, so it is going to be 5-on-5 here. There's the Rams and the Mustangs about ready to settle this one. The third and final period. Oh, wait a minute. Is that an extra Ram headed into the sin bin now? All of a sudden, I see Dufree in there. Oh, now Swanson's headed in. Okay, so those two probably got 2 minutes for playing too roughly with each other at the end of the period. So they start the period in timeout. You go in timeout, and you go in timeout, young man. And don't you come out until after 2 minutes, or perhaps less, depending on who's running the clock. All right, so 15 minutes of hockey left to go here. As Melillo, who's had a fantastic affair, leaning in to take the draw now with Gibbons on the right wing and Flynn on the left wing. Up against Roby. Roby is anchored there by Fitzpatrick and Crowell. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. The third and final period here from Bridgeport. As Colm sends it along to Forrest. Like I said, real good to see Forrest back out there. Sent out to center. He fires it off along the boards. There's Forrest now with the puck. Forrest behind the net. Forrest putting the brakes on. Sends it across to Colm. Colm, a nice option there for the defenseman. Got to be an option for your other defense partner when your defenseman has the puck. There's Forrest now. Forrest putting the brakes on. Colm going behind the net to be an option for him. Chipped ahead. Up for Melillo. Melillo right off the skate here. Here comes Gibbons now quickly. Gibbons dropping it for Melillo. Melillo on the backhand just behind Flynn. He's tracking it down there was Crowell. Played but not out. Kept in by Kingsley. Back checking there again as Melillo's been back checking brilliantly all night. He's really done a nice job clogging up center ice. And he doesn't have the puck. He's working hard to get back. And now he has the puck. Getting those jets going. He's a very shifty, very fast skater. Melillo in there against Briggs. Briggs shrugs off Melillo. Melillo digging and mucking. Over to help out there is Flynn. Bodies go flying. Excuse me, that was Timon. I apologize. Now it's sent away to center now. That goes off the boards. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there as Leiden went to go track it down. 13 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the affair. 2-1. The Mustangs are leading it. You're watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network here tonight, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. A real pressure cooker starting to overflow here in Bridgeport tonight. As Pickering steered it aside now. The Rams trying to come away with it to center ice. Got it out there, but Kingsley sending it in. That bounces off the waffle and in the corner now for Owen Briggs. Owen, the sophomore, sends it hard around there for Leiden. Leiden met there by Kingsley. Kingsley sending it down low. Again, we see Briggs. Briggs, nice edge work there to turn on his skates. And the Rams trying to come away with it. Can't get it out, though, as Timon corrals the puck. Timon looked like he stepped in a rut there. I didn't see anybody touch him. I thought he just fell on his own. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the parents would disagree with me. Here's Kingsley now. Kingsley over the blue line, left it for Timon. It's taken away. It's sent all the way down. We'll see, is it going to go far enough for icing? No is the answer. Colm on it there. Colm sending it hard around now for Flynn. Flynn down the left wing with speed. Flynn trying to protect the puck. Hops around the hip check. Flynn trying to get to it. Tough angle shot there. Fought off by Pickering. The Rams sending it back out to center now. Here's Forrest. Forrest is run into there by Carlson. Forrest lays the lumber into him there. Sends Laddick flying. Oh, a nice hip check there by Forrest. On it there is Colm. Colm leaves it for Forrest. Liam Forrest now. Coming out. A big hit there. As Reddick got a little bit of revenge. As Forrest took a big hit there. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they always say. Although I have no idea what a gander is. But if it's good for a goose, well, it's good enough for the broadcaster. 12 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the third and final period. Physicality picking up right where it left off, trying to get the quick shot off. It's tucked away now. Here comes Gibbons. Gibbons up for Swanson. Swanson felt the pressure coming there by Briggs. And back the other way now quickly. Here's Roby. Roby walking in, pulling the trigger. A big flipper stop there by Zavery. Getting it back out in front. Zavery with another save there off Crowell. Swanson just lurking at center ice. Sent it up there. Swanson headed off there, maybe for repairs as he got caught up behind the play there. He was mixing it up with Briggs. Timon in on the forecheck as the Rams trying to come away with it. That one 9-ironed all the way down the ice it goes. So icing is the call there with 11 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here in the third and final period. You are watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network, Connecticut High School Hockey. The FCIAC battle here tonight between the Rams of Fairfield and the Mustangs, Rams of New Canaan, excuse me, and the Mustangs of Fairfield. Packers of Green Bay took on the Giants of New York. On it now is Colm. Colm rounding the net like Bobby Orr, hounded there by Croft. Croft, a very shifty player, causing havoc all night long. As on it now is Leiden. Leiden sent it through the goal mouth and ends up in the corner now. Kingsley. Kingsley left it behind the net. Forrest had a little bit of trouble with it. Back to the blue line, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed there as Owen Briggs got a lot on it. And ends up back on the stick of Briggs. Briggs with the puck at center ice. Briggs leaves it there for sending it in there was Whitfeld. In the corner now, Colm sends it hard around. 11 minutes left to go here in the affair. Here come the Mustangs now, carrying it through center ice. Down the right wing, Melillo. Melillo putting the brakes on. Melillo still with it. Melillo tried to get it back out in front. Here come the Rams now. Back the other way quickly. Carrying the puck up, there's Laddick. Laddick sent it in front. There's Zavery covering up as the Rams are in the midst of a player change. 10 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here in the affair. It's senior night for the Mustangs. I want to thank them so much for allowing us to be here, be a small part of it with them and you here. It really is a privilege. All right, I'm not sure where the other ref went. Well, there he is. He's talking things over with Kingsley. I don't know what about. All right, as Timon leans in to take the draw now. It's one by Timon, and Kingsley sends it away to center. No icing now as Timon giving chase. That's rolling in on the netminder, Pickering. Pickering holds on there, and there'll be no further play. So the faceoff now will come deep in the Ram zone. To the right of the netminder, Pickering, that's his waffle side. Catches conventionally from my perspective. The great Darren Pupa would certainly disagree. Trying to come away with it now. A nice soft pass there, up ahead for Dufree. Dufree now serpentining at the blue line, causing the play to go offsides. So a couple of whistles here. Just 4 minutes and 38 seconds into the third and final stanza, 10:22. Left to go, ladies and gentlemen, here between the Rams and the Mustangs. The Rams in the black, the Mustangs in the white. Senior night for the Fairfield Mustangs here tonight. And they have got all they can handle here. This game is exactly what we expected. Two real good teams with two real good goaltenders going at it. Behind the net now, Fitzpatrick. He's met there by Timon. Fitzpatrick did a nice job to spin away, get it out in front. Oh, the net was yawning once again. It was broken up that time by Swanson. As a Crowell had a great chance there, and Swanson broke it up. Big hit at center ice as Kingsley is sent flying by Crowell. Nice hit there at center ice, sends Kingsley flying. Here's Crowell now. Crowell lost the handle on it, but picking it up through the neutral zone, Dufree. Dufree over the blue line. Dufree poke check there by Harmony. Harmony follows it into the corner, finishes off Dufree. Dangerously comes out in front, letting the shot go. Xavier with the save. 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to go here. As the Rams got the puck down low. And coming off his line there, looking like Shep Messing, was Connor Xavier. A big stop there by the netminder, number 31 in your scorecard. Max Lowe wins the draw back, letting the shot go. Waffle save there, dangerously. The rebound is Heatherman chopping at it. Now the Rams got it side of the net, letting the shot go. That just missed. Well, the Rams getting a couple of opportunities here. The Mustangs trying to come away with it now. Flynn got it out to center. That's knocked down by Briggs. Briggs sending it in. On it now is Kingsley. Kingsley slides it over for Colm. Colm trying to get the puck out. He lost his footing. On it now is Melillo. Melillo up for Flynn. Flynn tried to get it back to Melillo. That was knocked down. Mustangs having a little trouble coming away with it. Now they do. Here's Colm now down the left wing. Colm trying to sidestep the defenseman there. Pushed aside there by Azapati. Behind the net it goes now. Watch the skate. Skate there. Flynn came up. And coming in there was Heatherman. Heatherman going in face first. Heatherman's like a goat on the side of a mountain. He just charges at you with his face. I love watching that kid play hockey. I really do. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. He literally went in face first into the corner. He stuck his face in. I bet he probably plays football. All right, 2-1 is the score. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. Timon leaning in now with Gibbons on the right wing. Timon kicks it ahead now. Harmony retreats back to his point position. As Tyler Harmony gives chase now. That one's read like a fine piece of literature by Colm, but he couldn't get it in deep. Bouncing puck. Over the stick now, Jake Harmony. Harmony sends it out to center. Looks like it's not going to have enough on it for icing as Owen Briggs tracks it down. Briggs now behind his own net. Briggs spinning on it. Leaves it there for Whitfeld. Whitfeld trying to send it up. Knocked out of midair there by Timon. But coming away with it all the Rams. Harmony on it there. Harmony. I don't know if he notices the pressure was there. On it now is Colm with under 8 minutes to go. Tried to get it ahead for Gibbons. That goes off the boards and all the way down. On it there is Whitfeld. Whitfeld hounded by Gibbons. Whitfeld under a lot of pressure now as Harmony causes the turnover. Here's Gibbons now behind the net. Gibbons back for Kingsley. Kingsley back for Gibbons. Gibbons lost the handle on it. The Rams come away with it and send it out to center ice. The Rams weather that storm. They're going to get fresh Rams on the ice. Colm. Long outlet pass there for Timon. Timon slides it across now, tracing it down. There's Kingsley. Kingsley couldn't get it out. That's kept in by Fitzpatrick. Sends it down low now, Roby. Roby behind the net. Roby tried to soften it in front. And on it there was Colm. Colm sending it hard around. And coming down low now. On it there is Kingsley. Kingsley on the backhand for Flynn. Flynn coming away with it. Flynn, cross ice pass now for Kingsley. Just out of his reach. Nice angle there. He'll send it back out to center there by Dufree. On it is Crowell. Crowell left it there for Roby. Roby left it for Fitzpatrick. He sends it hard around. Under 7 minutes to go. Big hit there by Flynn. Keeping his footing there. For the Rams. Back for Crowell. Crowell poke checked away and out to center ice it comes. Coming over and dislodging the puck there was Dufree. Knocked down by Melillo. Melillo dancing. Melillo. Nice nifty move there. And coming over is Flynn. Flynn lays the lumber into him there as Dufree. Got back to his feet there. Staggered a bit. Dufree looked like he was hit by Mike Tyson in the corner. Cleared but not out. Kept in, but he's still out there going. Boy, I'll tell you. That's a big hit and a nice job by Dufree to get right back up. Dangerously there. Pickering had a little bit of trouble with it. On the way to center ice, it comes down Fitzpatrick. Tried to get it up for Crowell. Here's Harmony. Harmony got over the red line. He sends it in. Flynn touches it to himself. Flynn at the dot. Flynn letting the shot go. He hit the crossbar. Oh, Flynn rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Here's Flynn now. Flynn cycling it down low. Schwartz. Schwartz, nice job there to spin and protect the puck. Back for Kingsley. Kingsley slides it over. Hops over the stick of Harmony. That puck rolled on Harmony as it got there. Gibbons takes a big hit along the boards. And it's sent all the way down. Let's see, is it going to go for icing? Icing is the call there with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in what has been a very fast-paced third period. And the clock now beginning to become the biggest enemy the Rams have in the building. And the biggest ally that the Mustangs have. The Mustangs came ever so close to taking a 2-goal lead off the crossbar. A face-off deep in the Ram zone, and the official making sure nobody's cheating, telling him he won't put up with any of those shenanigans. He won't stand for any of that tomfoolery as the face-off's won cleanly. Boy, Timon has dominated the face-off circle tonight. And trying to come away with it now. That one rolls out to center. Is it going to be icing again? Icing is the call there with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off coming deep. That's Timon leaning in to take the draw now. Timon pushing it forward this time. And on it there's Azapati. Body sent flying behind the net. Back to the blue line now. Winding, shooting! Coming out to get a chunk of that was Leiden. Timon takes a big hit there in the corner. Cycle down low for Gibbons. Gibbons leaned into there by Azapati. Rams really doing a nice job finishing off their checks as Forrest sends it off into the corner now. Away come the Rams. Out to center it goes now. Here's Forrest with it. Forrest. Cross ice pass for Schwartz. Schwartz across now for Gibbons. Gibbons over the blue line at the dot. Gibbons walking in, pulling the trigger. Waffled aside there by Pickering as Timon came crashing in. Bodies collide there. The Mustangs clear the zone but get back in. Not sure what the whistle's for though. So stick around, ladies and gentlemen, for the Country Cow Solu top dog of the affair. And I want to send a big thank you and shout out to the fans in Ohio and Nebraska tuning in to the senior Charlie Swanson tonight. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. A blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you tonight. On it now. There's Harmony. Harmony. It's senior night here. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the affair. There's the Rams. Send it in. Giving chase there is Carlson. Carlson behind the net, taken out by Harmony. Dangerously at the side of the net. Melillo came back to win that puck. But the Rams come away with it. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Nice job by Flynn to come out and block the shot. The rebound steered aside by Zavery. 4 minutes to go. Can't get the puck out. It's kept in there by Hladek. By Foucher, excuse me. Away comes Swanson now. Swanson fighting through the check. Swanson with one hand on the stick. He's skiing on one ski. Sends it into the corner now. On it there is Flynn. Flynn takes a hit in the corner. Nice job there by Whitfeld. Out to center ice it goes. Chopped back in. The Rams trying to come away with it. Flynn runs into Whitfeld there. The Rams almost had too many Rams on the ice there dangerously. There's Flynn coming over, digging and mucking. And poke checking it ahead. Behind the net it goes now for Harmony. Harmony sent it hard around. And trying to come away with it there was Gibbons. Gibbons found it. Now it comes out to center. Poke checked away there. Nice job there by Dufree. 3:16 left to go in the affair, ladies and gentlemen, because Stone Cold said so. 30th anniversary of Raw Monday night. Sending the puck in hard around and fired up for that. Gibbons getting chased into the corner there. Gibbons running to there by Dufree. Dufree trying to come away with it. And now here come the Rams through the neutral zone. The Rams carrying the puck out. Crowell for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back to Crowell. A big stop there as Avery got the stick on it. And it ends up in the protective netting there. Oh, a nice rush there by New Canaan. And the netminder, the senior, Connors Avery, with a nice stick save there. Number 31 in your scorecard. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the affair. 2-1 is your score. Chopping at it down low. Dangerously, Forrest got that out of harm's way. Along the boards, it goes back to the blue line now. Walking the line, tried to pull the trigger, knocked down by Timon. Timon up for Gibbons. Gibbons avoids the big hit there as Dufree had him lined up. Schwartz puts the brakes on. Left it for Gibbons. Gibbons letting the shot go. Catching it on the waffle there was a netminder Pickering. And we are down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen, in the affair. We'll see if the Rams might be thinking about using their timeout. 2-1 is your score. Max Lowe leaning in to take the draw now. Is it going to be against? It is Timon. Timon's been brilliant in the face-off circle here tonight. We'll see. And this time he tried to push it forward. He gets to the puck, though, in the corner there against Lowe. On it there is Leiden to help out, but coming away with it is Flynn. Flynn cycles it down low for Timon. Timon bodied off the puck there, but Timon got back to it. And back to the blue line it goes there. Bodies still colliding behind the net there. Looked like the camel clutch there for a moment by Lowe. Timon doing battle with Lowe as Gibbons protects the puck. Gibbons turns on it there. Gibbons takes a hit, but got it down low to Timon. Timon brushed off the puck there, cleared but not out. Kept in nicely there by Combe. And the Rams get it out to center, chipping it ahead. Knocked down there by Flynn. That's a big play. A lot of Rams on the ice there. Oh, boy. They may have gotten away with one there for a moment. That one wide of the netminder's Avery as he was trying to milk it for an icing call. Bodies collide there along the boards. The netminder still in with 1:35 left to go. Pickering was headed towards the bench. He's got a backpedal now. Over the red line and dumped in. Pickering leaves it there for Azzopardi. That one goes off the netting. So the faceoff's going to come deep in the Ram zone. One minute, 23 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting to see if the Rams might use their timeout. Yep, there it is, timeout. Called by the New Canaan Rams. No point in going to the parking lot with a timeout in your pocket. You're watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. What an affair we have been privy to here tonight. What a special night here, senior night for the Mustangs. No, my. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to give you the Bob Ross of the situation. 1 minute, 23 seconds left to go here in the affair. 2-1 is the score. The Fairfield Mustangs leading it. The faceoff coming deep in the New Canaan zone. The Rams will have to keep the goaltender in for the faceoff. 5-on-5 hockey, no man advantage. The refs have let the boys play tonight. I think the refs have been fantastic here tonight, to be honest with you. Forrest is out there with Combe, Melillo, Schwartz, and Timon. Melillo pushes it forward. And Fairfield only sending one man in the forecheck there. That's Schwartz. Schwartz causing havoc. There's Timon now pinching in. 1:15 to go. Hard around now for Whitfeld. Whitfeld under pressure. Got it up to Fitzpatrick now. Out to center it goes. Sent in there by Roby. There goes the goaltender. The extra skater is on for the Rams. 1 minute left to play. Melillo in the corner against Fitzpatrick. Pinching in, trying to keep the puck in. It does come out to center now. Sent out to center. Timon, if he can get to it, the net is yawning. Timon first on it. Drops it back, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through the rebound. They score! Owen Schwartz buries the biscuit on the empty netter. And with 42 seconds left to go in the affair, the Mustangs have finally gotten the elusive 2-goal lead. The empty netter by Schwartz, as Timon got it down low. A couple of saves by a couple of Ram defensemen, excuse me. And Schwartz buries the biscuit there. 3-1 is your score. An empty net goal, a huge goal, obviously. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Swanson over the blue line. Swanson took a couple of big hits. Here's Gibbons. Poke checked away now. 30 seconds left to go. Back the other way, Carlson. Carlson got around the defense. Avery covers up. And there'll be no further play. 25 seconds left to go here. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in the corner. Looks like Flynn got mixed up a little bit there with Carlson. All right, 25 seconds left to go now. The faceoff going to be deep in the Fairfield zone, so the Mustangs basically one clear away here from a victory, defending home ice yet again. Don't want to spike the ball at the 10-yard line. So first things first, as the netminders pulled once again the extra skater for the Rams, as they're down by 2 now. Mustangs get the puck out to center. 20 seconds left to go. That's going to do it. As you hear the crowd waving goodbye to the Rams. Gibbons protecting the puck there, letting the clock tick away. Gibbons takes a big hit. He sends it out to center, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs leave their bench, head over to their netminder in celebration. A really great senior night here for the Fairfield Mustangs tonight as they protect home ice. They get 2 points in a hard-fought physical battle. A great hockey game, ladies and gentlemen, as expected, between 2 great hockey teams. And there you see the netminders, Avery, leading the way for the handshakes. And your country cow, Solu, top dog of the affair, ladies and gentlemen, is going to go. That's a lot of pressure. It's going to go. Connor Avery's dad just threw a puck in my face that had his name on it. Well, I got to give it to Liam Forrest. I'm sorry, Dad. Well, he's gone now. Although Avery played excellent. But Liam Forrest, ladies and gentlemen, I thought he had, in my opinion, the best game that I have seen him have. He's right at the blue line there. Yeah, you got him. You got him. There he is. Liam Forrest, right at center ice. There you go. Good job there by the camera lady. Congratulations, Liam. You are the Solu top dog. Yeah, of the affair. There he is. He made a couple of brilliant defensive plays and took that hard hit and kept going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, senior night has now come to a close. As you see the Mustangs headed off the ice, the fans headed home happy. I hope you enjoyed this affair half as much at home as we enjoyed the privilege of being here to bring it to you live. So congratulations to all the seniors. A great job by the New Canaan Rams, I thought. They played their hearts out. A real great affair here tonight. Well, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Once again, your final from the Wonderland of Ice, the Fairfield Mustangs 3, the New Canaan Rams 1. We'll see everybody again soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be here. Congratulations to all the seniors, to all the moms, all the dads, and all the family members. A great senior night here for the Mustangs as they get 2 points on home ice. Once again, your final, the Mustangs 3, the Rams 1. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Good night.